The model, DJ, friend of the show, Ashley James, is joining us with her new son, Alfie River Andrews. Congratulations!
Hey, good morning. This is Alfie.
So excited for you. So how was it? Am I allowed to ask that question?
I mean, it was long. It was like definitely not comfortable as expected, but it was kind of like amazing. And luckily, Tommy was allowed in hospital with me. We gave birth at Chelsea and Westminster, and the NHS midwives were just amazing. And they did everything they could to basically like work with the COVID rules, but to ensure that Tommy was with me at all points, basically. So yeah, I couldn't really ask for a better experience, especially in the circumstances.
Of course. And I'm thinking, is he even 3 weeks old yet?
No, so he is 2 weeks and 3 days or 4 days, I think. So
he looks so happy there.
I was surprised about him crying. I think I've got him so drunk on milk. He's in a coma.
The post-milk moment, I know it well. You said in the past you weren't even sure you wanted children. So now you're on the other side. How does it feel?
It's amazing. It's crazy to think this time last year, I probably would have said I didn't want children, or I didn't know if I wanted children. I kept saying maybe when I'm older, but obviously I'm 33 now and I never quite felt that I was old enough. But now that he's here, it's like he's just like transformed my world. And I suppose with lockdown as well, life is so different to what it was a year ago anyway, that it's just kind of like having a new friend for lockdown.
Yeah, that's right. Another heartbeat in the house. So your partner and yourself and Alfie, your partner's Tommy, have done a photo shoot for Hello. I think we've got some of the pictures that we can have a look at. So it's just a lovely way of celebrating Alfie's birth.
Yeah, and nice to be able to keep. So yeah, we did it obviously in the house in a very like COVID controlled way that we do photo shoots now. But yeah, he's just amazing. I mean, he's such a chill baby, and yeah, it's just like lovely to have great news during these times.
It's absolutely gorgeous, Ashley. I just want to jump in here and congratulate you. I saw the pictures. They look absolutely beautiful. And obviously, I follow you on Instagram as well. And you've been wonderful all throughout your pregnancy. You're always posting pictures, talking about your body really at every stage of your pregnancy. I'm wondering how you're feeling about it now.
Do you know what? It's kind of given me a new love and appreciation for our bodies. And I kind of feel bad that, you know, in my early 20s, I like had such negative thoughts towards my body or punished it so much. Like seeing how it develops with pregnancy, childbirth, and even kind of watching with wonder as it deflates and gets itself back to normal so quickly. It is an amazing thing. It's like you're kind of watching a David Attenborough program, but obviously you're the subject of it. It's amazing to see like what humans are capable of, and even the fact that it's just so surreal to think we birthed him, like we grew this amazing little baby.
Oh, it's absolutely incredible. Do you feel pressure though to you're saying it's deflating? Are you feeling pressure to just do that snapback thing that we see lots of influencers and lots of models do?
Not at all. And do you know what? I think it's actually really sad that that is like the question that seems to be asked when you're pregnant. Everyone's like, wow, you're glowing and I'm so excited to meet the baby. And it's almost like as soon as they come out, they're like, are you going to snap back? It's like, no. And you know what? I actually love it because when he's breastfeeding, especially at the beginning, when it's quite hard to get them to get the hang of it, it's actually really nice to have a tummy because it's like something really like comfortable for them to lie on. So it's kind of amazing actually just to see your body in like being used for nature as opposed to for like vanity purposes. It's definitely given me a new appreciation, and I haven't done any exercise yet. I'm not planning, you know, I'm looking forward to it because it's like I love to be able to go running and to be able to work out, but it's definitely not something I'm going to rush back into. And I guess the number one priority is making sure that he's happy and healthy. And at the moment, I don't even think I could like drag myself away from him to go for a run. So
any tips, Anne, for new mums?
Yeah, you don't snap back so easily after baby number 5.
Do you know, until Ashley and Storm used it, Angela, I hadn't heard this word snap back, meaning get your old body back after giving birth. It's oppressive, Angela.
I'm still waiting to get my body back. I had to send out a search party for it. They're still looking for it. I mean, Ashley looks absolutely glorious. She is radiating. The baby is beautiful. I would say that I was broody, but my husband would come after me with a large instrument, and I'm talking about something to cosh me over the head with. I wasn't being
understood.
but it's just wonderful to see that, to just see the glory of nature and childbirth, and not have. I mean, when I had photographs of me after I'd had a baby at 3 weeks old, I had Weetabix in my hair, and one eye still hadn't opened because I was so tired. You look beautiful, and may you have many happy times.
Yeah, Weetabix in the hair.
I'm still learning with the boy. They like to fire shots while you're changing their nappies. So there's definitely if you can smell me, it's not as glamorous.
But I know that in normal times, a lot of new mums bond with not so much their existing friends, but with the other new mums from the antenatal class and all that. And of course, this is a different time. You're missing out on that a bit, aren't you?
Do you know what? I think with anything, there's like always like two sides to any story. So yes, there are some negatives. Like my family sadly haven't got to meet him and won't until obviously lockdown ends, whenever that may be. But there's so many amazing parts of giving birth in lockdown as well. So that's kind of what I'm choosing to cling to. You know, like Tommy's working from home instead of going into the office. We have technology, so like I'm doing now, like my family gets to see him every single day, and also I'm not having to rush back to work either, because obviously there's no DJ gigs, and you know, I get to have that extra time with him that I probably wouldn't have got. And a lot of people say it's very overwhelming to have friends and family around all the time in the first few weeks. So I'm just choosing to be like, at least I just get to be selfish with him until things are safe and back to normal. And then of course I'm sure I'll meet lots of mums and he'll get to meet all of his family.
It's so nice to meet Alfie. Thank you very much for introducing us, Ashley. Love to Tommy as well. There we go. Ashley James. Brilliant.
What a beautiful wee boy that is.